Apex Legends voice cast just took a stand against AI, setting a stunning precedent for the gaming industry. The gaming industry has been fighting against the use of AI for a while now, and the latest clash came when French Apex Legends voice actors refused to sign a contract over EA's decision to use AI in the Battle Royale. The voice behind Wraith, Pascale Chemin, wrote a statement on behalf of all of the French voice actors that stated they were refusing to work with EA over the use of generative AI, an artificial intelligence program that studies a large amount of data to create content, including videos, images, and even voiceovers. It has now threatened the livelihood of many in the gaming industry, including voice actors who could ultimately end up being replaced by AI using their own voice. Chemin and the 30 other French voice actors working on Apex Legends refused to sign a contract EA put forth that allowed the company to use their voices to train generative AI, which she called unacceptable. In a statement that the actors signed collectively, they wrote that they'd even be willing to walk away from the game if EA couldn't come back with a solution. This would leave Apex Legends without any French voice actors. It's here, it's now. Video game publishers want to force their way through. But to accept would be to give up, in the short term, our profession. It would be to accept being replaced by a machine that will never be an interpreter, said Chemin. We wrote a collective letter of refusal that we sent to the publisher and are waiting for an answer. If we aren't united now, so that a clause that protects our voices can be officially added in our contracts, and not just for us here, but for every video game dubbing studios. At the end of the statement shared by Chemin, the voiced actor explained that there is currently a lack of work in the voice acting industry. By agreeing to the use of generative AI, voice actors would possibly have even fewer opportunities as EA and other publishers start using AI to generate voice lines without needing the actors behind it anymore. For the last few years, AI has become more than a useful essay writer and equation solver. Now, AI can make believable drawings, photographs, videos, and songs. Some people have even started making movies entirely from AI. While not worth watching in most cases, this shows just how capable AI is and how much better it will become. One of the industries impacted by AI is gaming, with studios implementing AI to cut costs in programming, acting, and more. On July 26, 2024, actors went on strike against the gaming industry, specifically targeting EA, Activision, and Epic for a lack of protection against AI. The SAG-AFTRA represented workers went on strike after negotiations with the large studios failed. The union's executive director, Duncan Crabtree Ireland, expressed that the video game industry earns billions annually, thanks in part to actors bringing the characters to life. He said, "They deserve and demand the same fundamental protections as performers in film, television, streaming, and music. Fair compensation and the right of informed consent for the AI use of their faces, voices, and bodies." The video game industry stated it was disappointed that the union chose to walk away instead of signing the deal. It claimed to be open to negotiations, with 24 out of 25 proposals already agreed upon by SAG-AFTRA and the industry. The 25th was, of course, related to the use of AI. But AI is a big issue in the gaming industry that is make or break for actors. Spider-Man actor Yuri Lowenthal previously called AI performance theft to the gamer. "If companies get permission to do this, they could take any of my roles, feed them into AI, and get a brand new performance," added Jean Grey, the voice of Commander Shepard in Mass Effect. "We can't sustain this, and we actors are just the canary in the coal mine. It's coming for all of us." The strikes led to some game delays, but it seems the video game industry won't budge on its desire to use AI. The strike is still ongoing as of February 2025. Destiny 2's DLC, The Final Shape, has characters that don't even speak, which the dev team admitted was from the strike against a lack of AI protections. Currently, more than 2,500 voice actors and motion capture artists are awaiting new contracts with protections. Currently, about 50 video game companies have signed a new agreement that includes protection against AI programs taking actors' likenesses and voices. Throughout the gaming industry, AI has seeped into more than just character voices. Ubisoft claimed that AI could be used to make Assassin's Creed feel more alive, hinting at a possible use for AI in creating open worlds.